everybody, and welcome to the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your reading. So what I wanted to do was take a look at where masculine and feminine are as related to their soul contract. So we've used the Akashic Tarot today to see where are they in their soul contract as related to each other. Then I've pulled some cards about what is supporting each person in this soul contract, in this energy, and what is challenging them. Like, what is their block in this contract? And then I'm looking at the connection. Same thing. What's challenging and what is supporting. Let's go ahead and get started. And if you guys want to book your own Akashic Records reading, go to queenoflight1111.com. And just so you know, the Twin Flame Energy Check-In video reading is actually on sale now on my website. So if you guys are interested in getting a reading, a video reading, something that you can keep and play back and listen to at a sale price, it's on sale now. So book on queenoflight1111.com. Don't forget, join the Soul Circle. I'm going to put the link here so you guys can see what that's all about. And it's just been a wonderful place. We just completed, obviously, our first month of the Wellness Center, and it's just been an amazing, amazing experience. And I hope some of you consider joining if you are ready to really, truly work on yourselves and, connect with a group of people, like-minded individuals, and be a part of a community that supports each other in their growth and their wellness. So let's go ahead and get started. Bottom of the deck. For the masculine, feminine, and the connection, we have intricacies and industry. Now, when I get this card usually speaks to me like about a rebuild, right? Seven of Scrolls. It's the energy of rebuilding. You see the guy, he's there, and, he's starting to rebuild. It looks like, the castle behind him has fallen apart, and now he's laying brick by brick again to rebuild something. So it just very much feels like, both masculine and feminine were in this energy of either, rebuilding their connection, rebuilding themselves. There's some sort of attention that was being paid to this new foundation. Okay, so it's like you have to be diligent. We're not going to build the same connection again. We have to look at the brick. We both have to put our bricks down. We both have to lay the foundation, and we have to both build something that's going to stand the test of time. Now, what does that mean for feminine? Devil card. She's just like, oh, we're not building anything anymore. We're not building anything anymore. There's restrictions. There's karmic cycles, there's karmic patterns, there's some toxicity in how we're rebuilding. And so Queen of Cups here is really saying that, look, she's in this energy of, I'm not going to rebuild with someone until Queen of Water, and this card also says death, until there is a transformation, until there's a change. Otherwise, the bricks that I'm looking at may look a little different, may seem just a little different, but they're the same brick. And she's not interested in rebuilding the same foundation, knowing that it's going to fall again. So for divine feminine in her energy towards masculine at a soul level, their soul contract, where is she at? She's like, we were rebuilding and it got stuck because things didn't change, which is unfortunate. For masculine, what about him? This is interesting. So Page of Pentacles and the Bear. So this is this energy where he's building, but he's building from like a student energy. He's building from like, yeah, I want to build. I may not have the brick. It may not be completely formed. It may not even be completely solid yet, but I do want to build. I'm kind of looking at it. I want to build with you. I want to build a union with you. I want to build something with you, but I'm not in my energy of being a leader or being in my power or being in my strength or even affluence in order to build something. So it just feels like, divine feminine was maybe ready to build, and then things got like he wasn't doing it, and he wasn't doing it because he wants to, thinking about it, but doesn't have a brick to give. He doesn't have a brick to give to be a leader, to be a strong masculine for feminine right now. He just doesn't. And then the way this manifests for the connection is, yeah, we're building, but it's the page energy. Again, Page of Cups. We were only rebuilding communication. We were only rebuilding like small gestures. That's what we were doing. And it's time to move on from that. It's time to change direction. See, Divine Feminine's approaching this like a queen. She's in this energy of like, oh my gosh, I thought we were rebuilding and I'm a queen and I'm in my power and I thought we were rebuilding again. But what Spirit is saying, like, no, masculine wasn't ready to rebuild. So if you were in communication, if you thought you were rebuilding, that was an attachment, feminine, an attachment to an expectation that you may have thought. But frankly, masculine was in this energy where, yeah, he'd like to rebuild, but he's not in any place to rebuild. What you are really rebuilding, as far as the connection is concerned, is this kind of light-hearted communication so that it could shift the trajectory. But nowhere was the connection ready for a union at this time. So where is Divine Feminine at in her soul contract as related to Divine Masculine? Up in the air. She doesn't know what's going to happen. She's just like, oh my God, I thought we were building and we're not so much. So when the Up in the Air card comes out, this is the time where it's like, you know what? She really feels that Spirit or whatever is just really hiding things from her. She has a desire to know what's going on. She has a desire to know how things are going to turn out. But there is an uncertainty. Spirit is not letting Divine Feminine know what's going to happen. Why? Because if she knows too much, she may affect the connection. She may affect how things are supposed to evolve. It shouldn't matter. Let go of urgency of the situation. Let go of any urgency of what you want to happen and just trust in the divine. Because right now, you are meant to have this connection up in the air. You are meant to stabilize yourself. But maybe you have a stubborn heart and you just really thought that you were rebuilding a union. And you may in the future. But right now, Spirit is saying, nope, let us do what we need to do around this union. You stand in your strength. You stand in your energy of abundance. And so what is challenging her? Codependency. What's challenging her is that she has an attachment to communication. She may have an attachment to like, hey, are we going to charge forward with the truth or not, dude? Like what? Like she's all about bring truth, bring clarity, or don't come at all. And that's a block. So her block right now is that maybe masculine blocked her. Maybe masculine's not communicating. Maybe she blocked him. But the block is that she wants truth, clarity. Like, just tell me. Just tell me what's up. I don't care if it's bad. Just say the truth. And so what is challenging her right now is that, maybe she's attached to finding out the truth or wanting the truth from masculine, but it is blocked. There is a barrier on communication and that truth. What is supporting her? Yeah, there's absolutely this union. There's absolutely this union, but this union is giving her strength. This union, it is supported. That it is blocked or delayed right now. It is supported. That's what Spirit wants. Spirit's saying you are both gaining your spiritual strength. You have been wounded. This has been a journey. Yes, it's been starts and false starts and stops. Yes, it's been delayed over and over again. But Spirit wants you to know that block, that delay, masculine refusing to compromise or to communicate is supporting you. What about Divine Masculine? We got the Queen of Cups. Remember, where do we get that? That's Queen of Roses, which is, we got this here for feminine. So what is divine? Where is Divine Masculine at as related to his Divine Feminine? Well, Queen of Roses. He sees his Divine Feminine as this beautiful, loving feminine. He experiences a loving connection with his feminine. He wants to be open and he wants to open his heart in this connection. But there's not balance right now. She's in her queen energy. He is not in king energy. And so he's really trying to balance, bring balance to himself in his own journey so that he can bring balance into this connection and start a new cycle. You know, right now he just needs to be on his own. He's in this energy of, you know, wanting to take this leap of faith. But there are things that he needs to grow up, right? The Fool is about innocence. The Fool is also childlike or reckless behavior. He's got to balance that out. He's got to balance that out. Sometimes it's fun to play, but then there's, oh my God, just hiccuped. I don't even know what that means. What the heck? That was so weird. But all of a sudden I got hiccups. Somebody knows the spiritual meaning of hiccups, write it down. That is so weird. In my culture, that means someone's thinking of you. That's so crazy. Anyway, so he needs to be a king to the queen, okay? He needs to balance out this fun, playful side with a mature side. And he needs to balance that. So what is blocking him? What's his shadow? Boundaries. He's blocked any sort of communication, but it's stressing him the F out. 9 of Swords. And I know it's communication because here's the card. So in his energy towards his feminine, as far as what is, you know, his challenge is that maybe feminine blocked him. Maybe he blocked her, but there's certainly a great deal of fear and stress and anxiety around communication. He's too stressed to communicate. I'm not saying that that's a good thing. I'm just saying that's the block. That's the challenge. The block is that either you blocked him if you're a feminine watching this, or if you're a masculine, you blocked your feminine. And you know what? Regardless of whoever blocked who, for masculine, it's creating a lot of stress and anxiety, and he just doesn't want to deal with it right now. He's got a lot of things that he's going through in his own journey right now that he just is not prepared to be in his strength and his power to come forward with any sort of truth. And what's supporting him? Unconditional love. Because he knows at the end of the day, he loves his feminine unconditionally. No matter what she does, no matter what happens, there is this unconditional love. And he's also in this energy where he realizes and he knows that no matter what happens between him and his feminine has unconditional love for him. And so justice, he wants to do right by that unconditional love. He has truth and clarity that there's unconditional love. But he's very weighed down. There are restrictions right now that he is not able to bring in that truth and that clarity. But it's supporting him, whatever restriction he's in, whatever baggage he is learning something. And it is a good thing right now. Rejection is your protection if you are a feminine watching this. So now, what is the current state of the contract for the connection? The 3 of Roses, loving elementals. Now, this card comes out. This is all about joy. This is about being present in your environment. This is about being playful. This is about going out and smelling fresh air. And this is about the energy of, you know, maybe taking a walk on the beach. This is the energy of, you know, going out in nature, going to a park. This is about, you know, lots of different things. Right? Enjoying yourself, loving the elements. But you know what? Nobody's loving the elements right now. 4 Cups. Twin Flame card comes out in the state of the contract. Right now, nobody's happy. Feminine's wounded. She's in this energy of like, this shit's up in the air. Masculine's like, I'm stressed out. I'm weighed down. No one is enjoying their experience right now. Things will change. The moon will bring change. We have a full moon coming in Virgo on the 7th in a few days. Nobody's enjoying themselves. We're like, this connection is a missed opportunity. It's the same old crap. I'm bored. I'm tired. So what's blocking and challenging the connection? Grief and anger. And here's the Devil card. And here's the Stepping Stone. I gotta tell you, if you're a feminine watching this, I have to say, because you got the Devil card at the bottom of the deck here, it just feels like maybe the grief or is even changing into anger for some of you. You're like, I thought we were building something, and then you did the same thing. Or I thought we were building something, and then you ghosted me, you blocked me out of nowhere. She's mad. If you are feminine, this is blocking your connection. You have absolutely every right to feel like you do. Should someone block? No. Should someone do deceptive, trickery, F-boy things? No. But there's a lesson here. There's a lesson. And honor your anger, honor your grief, but please, stepping stone, come out of it. Don't stay in that energy of restriction. Don't stay in that energy and stunt your spiritual growth. Please try to, in a healthy way, release that energy. What is supporting the connection? Balance. You see this person's holding up this person. It's going to take some time. What's supporting the connection is that balance is of importance here. Balance is very important. Because remember, where do we get balance? Right here, 2 of Pentacles. He needs to balance things out if he's going to have a shot at this beautiful queen. You know, things are ebbing and flowing, peaks and valleys and voids. There needs to be a state of equilibrium. And this balance is occurring. And the only way it's going to occur, 7 of Swords, King of Fire, Emperor, is if this masculine brings balance to his self-sabotaging, juggling behavior and becomes the Emperor. Period. The end. That's supporting your union. You can only have this beautiful union if you're in that equilibrium, if you're in that balance, if you're meeting each other from the same sort of place. So I just feel like this is masculine's work. 7 of Swords, ball and chain, justice, balance. He's got the work to do. It's supporting your union. If you're a feminine watching this, let him do the work. You did the work, feminine. You did the work. Let him do the work. Your work is, if you are a feminine holding on to grief and anger, or your grief is turning into anger, or if your anger is turning into grief, you gotta move out of that energy in the best way. The full moon is a great way to release that. So I just wanted to make sure that that Queen of Cups energy was not some outside energy. So I said, oh, give me 5 cards here to clarify. Bottom of the deck, it's stress, it's anxiety, it's loss. I really feel like it's an energy. I really feel like it's an energy because the first card that came out is the King of Pentacles, the Devil card, the match to the Queen of Pentacles. So it just feels like, you know, yeah, the connection is restricted because we're not quite in our emotional maturity. Maybe someone is protecting themselves. Feminine's like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this crap anymore. I need to protect myself. And masculine is in this energy of resisting change and he's not moving things forward because he's not ready. And then it creates doubt and confusion and delays in the union. It creates delays in the reconciliation. And it takes away from the passion. So there's a lot of stress because you both know you have this beautiful, sacred, ecstatic, exhilarating chemistry, but somehow you just can't get it together. You just can't get on the same page. So feminine, you got to do your work too. You got to do your work too. And masculine's got to bring in the truth, the clarity, the justice. Justice is also divine intervention. The divine is saying, boy, you got to get rid of these shackles. You got to get rid of that energy that's weighing you down. And frankly, feminine, you do as well. And that this union being blocked or delayed at this time is actually supporting you. Because it's going to make masculine evolve into a masculine. A divine masculine, not a distorted one. I hope this reading helped you guys, and don't forget to please like, subscribe, comment, share, and also join the Soul Circle, which the link is in the description box, or if you guys want to book your own Twin Flame Energy check-in video reading, then it's on sale right now. Go to queenoflight1111.com. That's also in the description box, and frankly, also the last thing, Healing Healers. that is my YouTube channel for support of the Soul Circle and for anyone's personal and spiritual journey. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.